What is up, guys? I'm back with another video. Very quick video today. This is gonna be a very horribly put together video. First of all, the sun is coming through my blinds right now. I can't even close that, so the lighting's gonna be very off. But I just want to talk about UFC 312, Sean Strickland versus Dricus Du Plessis versus Sean Strickland, the rematch. They fought last year in January, and now they're rematching. It feels like the same exact card because both cards where they fought was dead as hell. The only other good fight on this card is Wei Li versus Tatiana Suarez. I'm mispronouncing everything now. That's the only other good fight on this card. This whole card in general is terrible in my opinion compared to what we got last month with Islam versus Moicano, Umar versus Merab. Let me stand back a bit. Umar versus Merab, those were... And on top of that, the card was just stacked on top of stacked. It was a fantastic card. This card, if I go down, whoops. What the fuck is this? Sorry, I'm not supposed to cuss. What the hell is this? What is this? What am I looking at? This is the only other fight that I kind of care about. Colby versus Topuria, mainly because Volk is in Colby's corner, and Topuria, obviously, you know who that is. But let me get back to the main topic of this video. It's Strickland and Du Plessis again. If I'm being honest, I don't expect this fight to be entertaining whatsoever. I actually think Dricus is either going to finish Sean in the first 3 rounds. And it's not to say that because Strickland is not skilled. Strickland is very skilled for the division. But his style is not very rematch friendly, especially if you've beat him already. This guy cannot make adjustments whatsoever. This guy loves to jab and teeth. That's the only thing he can do. And every once in a while, he throw that really weird overhand right. And instead of doing this, he throws it like this. So it's kind of odd. And on top of that, Sean has staph infection. And I think that's going to hinder his performance a lot. If he gassed against Dricus in the first fight, and he has staph right now, he's definitely taking antibiotics. That's going to mess with his performance a lot. So I think Dricus is just going to completely box this man up and finish him in the first 3 rounds. Now, obviously, I'm a fan of both. I'm more of a fan of Dricus. I loved Sean when he beat, Izzy. Because he was, in my opinion, I saw him as the voice of the common man. Not, someone that's not really a celebrity status guy. But if I'm being for real, I think Khamzat would beat Strickland easier than he would beat Du Plessis. Or honestly, I think Du Plessis would probably beat Khamzat. Mainly because I feel like Khamzat struggles with, the stronger, stockier guys. And Du Plessis is a lot stronger than Strickland. I mean, it's not easy to manhandle people like Rob, Izzy. Unless you're Nasruddin Imavov or Khamzat. So, yeah, I just think that Dricus is going to make so many adjustments compared to Strickland. He knows that all Strickland does is jab. He knows all he has to do is teep. I feel like what's going to happen is Du Plessis is going to catch his Strickland's foot in the second round. And he's going to take him down and just smash him. That's what I see happening more than this being a stand-up fight. I highly doubt this is going to be a stand-up fight. We already had Strickland worrying about the takedown 3 weeks before when he was saying, "Hey, Dutch man. If you want to be a man, stand and bang with me." Even though all Strickland does is jab and teep. I'm talking like I'm not a fan of Sean. It's I don't hate the guy. I don't have a problem with him. I mean, he does say stupid shit like what he was saying at the press conferences lately and how he was defending Bryce Nazi Mitchell. And on top of that, the only thing that he said that was remotely true at the media day was the stuff he said about Khamzat, how he's kind of like a Chechen, the Chechen whore, like he was saying. I mean, I kind of agree with him with what he said about Khamzat there. I mean, hey, that's just based off facts, okay? You can't really get on to me about that. I I'm looking at this right now, and I think what's making me more confident about Dricus winning is that I rewatched the Dricus fight with Sean. I rewatched it like a week ago, and I'm like, this fight is so boring, dude. I don't care what any of y'all were saying. Whoever was saying that the fight was entertaining, the first fight between them. I mean, if you're comparing it to like Izzy's title defense against Rob, Marvin, Jared, Yoel Romero, maybe I can see what you're saying. Like, I'd agree there, but like compared to other middleweight fights, you know, where Izzy fought Alex, I mean, those were a lot more entertaining. The Dricus versus Izzy fight was a lot more entertaining as well. What else is there to say about this fight other than that? I think Sean's gonna get finished. I mean, Sean's takedown defense is underrated, but I mean, he got taken down a lot against Dricus. And if it's someone like Khamzat, if you can't survive, the thing about Khamzat is that you have to survive a full minute of his insane chain wrestling. I think that's what it's called. I'm such a casual. You'd have to survive a full round of it to even have a chance of beating him. Like, Gilbert arguably beat him. I believe Usman beat him as well. I don't even think the first round was a 10-8 round. Like, that was a weak-ass 10-8 round. But, you know, hey, we'll have to see. And that was an Usman on a weak notice who arguably beat Khamzat. Like, if you give Usman a full camp, I feel like he would beat Khamzat in a 5-round fight. Because, like, Usman's wrestling is really good, and I feel like the only people that really pose a big threat to Usman is someone with elite kickboxing, like Leon Edwards. Leon loves the leg kicks, he loves the oblique kicks, and we all know Usman has really bad knees, so that's that right there. I guess I'd have to see how Khamzat does against one of these two whenever they fight. Whoever, if Strickland does win, I know that Khamzat is gonna. Oh my gosh, dude! Khamzat's gonna try to take Sean's head off in the first round. I don't think he's gonna box with him at all. I think he just shoot a takedown in the first 10 seconds of the round. So there's that. Like, the build-up would be actually insane though. Like, it would probably get almost as personal as Conor versus Khabib did. Like, I don't think the promotion would be that big. Like, you know, I don't think it drawing like huge pay-per-view numbers. Probably like a good amount, like probably like 400,000 pay-per-view buys probably. I mean, that's still pretty good, but like, you guys know what I mean. Like, not like a UFC 300 level. I just spat all over the place, but yeah, that's all I really have to say about this fight. I kind of went off topic. I apologize for that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments who you guys think is going to win this fight. I'm calling her right now, Dricus du Plessis round 3 submission. And I will see you all later. This fight's going to be so boring.